Welcome to MMO Grinder Sidequest, where I take a look at early open or closed betas, subscription trials, and simpler titles, giving you a quick first impression. Today I'll be looking at Ghost Recon Wildlands, or Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands if you enjoy lengthy titles. Wildlands is an open-world cooperative shooter based in the long-standing Ghost Recon series. Our interest in the title was piqued during the E3 press conference, as the idea of this open-world game running raids on cartel compounds and strategizing every move to most efficiently achieve our goal intrigued us. Ignoring everything else about the conference, including the goofy jargon-laced scripted multiplayer chatter. Is it an MMO in the same way Division was? Not even close, but at the very least it features similar aspects, and it was a free open beta weekend, so Sidequest it is. I don't exactly recall how the game looked in the aforementioned presentation trailer, and while I feel it wasn't the disparaging difference that the original Division trailer had from its release, I'm certain people will still hop on the iconic Ubisoft taunt of downgrade. Lord knows it happened enough during the stream. All said, I still think the game looks gorgeous for what it is, with some rather impressive vistas to behold, and a large open area that runs rather beautifully on my system. Bugs exist, of course, and it's pretty easy to get stuck on certain terrain or have your iron sights reticle suddenly just not work at all. Messages about the game coming down for maintenance with no times displayed on them, or for the most hilarious effect, triggering the base jump ability when jumping from a small ledge, causing you a lethal fall from a deadly height of 4 feet. Fanboys may now toss out their "but it's a beta" tags all they like, but let's not pretend this is anything but a stress test and a hype beta, considering it's launching in a week after it ends. Music kinda seemed like a backburner thing. It was nothing I really noticed, as the very nature of the game is scouting and taking out targets with relative stealth, though music plays through the radio and in certain cars. For the rest, it's ambience, and the sounds of gunfire are kinda all over the place. Thankfully, suppressors act a bit more like they do in real life, muffling the sound of gunfire rather than making it sound like an aggressive spitball, though some mounted miniguns sound like they're barely making a noise. Voice acting remains as Ubiconic as ever, with the ghosts constantly quipping military-themed jokes at one another. While the Ghost Recon series was never my thing, there is a refreshing take on a game where neither you nor your enemies are tanky McBullet Sponge, scarfing down health kits to shrug off headshots. Get a few bullets into an enemy and they'll go down. Take more than a few bullets yourself and you'll drop just as fast. Though there are gameplay perks you can earn to help you resist a bit more shots, you likely won't be able to Rambo your way through 5 enemies with their rifles drawn on you, especially as we played through the entire game on the highest difficulty, Extreme, in order to force ourselves to play more strategically. Lower difficulty settings might change up that experience. Stealthy approaches can be achieved with a myriad of tools, from simple binoculars, allowing you to mark patrolling enemies as targets before engaging, familiar to anyone who's played Metal Gear Solid 5, as well as launching a small drone to perform the same task, or fire off distractions, and even EMPs to disable weapon and defense systems. I enjoyed positioning myself in a decent vantage point, having all of us mark out targets with numbers and coordinating our sniper shots to take out the enemies as efficiently as possible before anyone was placed on alert. While playing, there's a main story to follow, but you can choose to find and collect weapon parts, skill upgrades, and other forms of intel by scouting or infiltrating nearby camps, each with different objectives. You can find and mark supplies to assist your allied rebel forces, as well as combat the cartels and take out their leaders, all of which will supply you with points to raise your skills, allowing you to access things like greater sniper accuracy and thermal vision, as well as grenade launchers, C4 packs, and flashbangs if you're tired of being subtle. The game can be played solo or allow up to 3 others to join your squad, but be warned that all of your AI teammates will vanish if even one player joins you. There's a public matchmaking mode as well if you don't have a pre-made squad set up. Teammates, AI or not, have the ability to revive you within a time limit, and it won't force a mission reset unless all of your teammates go down. As a AAA title, the AAA price is to be expected, but I honestly see this as having far more to do than, say, For Honor, justifying that asking price a bit more. But expect the waves of DLC nonetheless. Since I have no real history with the Ghost Recon series, I can't tell you how faithful this will feel to the series as a whole, or how worthy it may be to wear the Tom Clancy tag compared to the Borderlands and New York feel of The Division. I will say that I rather enjoyed my time with this, as we ran through the entirety of the main story content made available in the open beta, and having it on extreme difficulty made the game a refreshing change from the bullet sponge shooters that I've been playing through lately. Would I do a full episode on the game? Probably not, but I do kinda want to play it now. This has been an MMO Grinder Sidequest, and it's time I logged out.